Oh, hey, welcome. Thanks for joining me. In this video, we're going to go over this bad boy, the DW735 Dewalt 13-inch thickness planer. We're going to go over the pros and some of the cons, mostly pros though. So stay tuned.
And here it is in all of its glory. I bought this one off eBay. This is the X version. It comes with the infeed and outfeed table and an extra set of knives. It cost me all about $600 delivered, which actually isn't too bad. As you can see, this is the chip exhaust port. It's 4-inch in diameter, so any standard 4-inch vacuum hose will fit it. In order to get it on and off, it's pretty easy actually. All you gotta do is just press in this pin and slide it off. On the other side is a notch, and you can see it's slotted at the same time.
And here's the other side. Again, press the pin on, rotate it, slide it off.
Now onto the outfeed table, or the infeed table. It doesn't matter which one, they're identical and they have the same exact installation process. All you have to do is slip it over the pin on the outside there, press in the pin on the other side, and then it's on, and it can hinge up and down. The outfeed table does hinge into the chip port, so you do have to keep that in mind if you want to keep this on permanently.
Infeed table, just like the outfeed table, folds up and down. This side's pretty easy, there's nothing to stop it from just folding up. But it can be taken off if you just want to take it off. Now the adjustment wheel, it's a bit tough if you don't have this bolted down. Right now I don't. I do plan to build a dedicated table for it, but haven't gotten to it. Pretty simple. To the left raises it, to the right lowers it. Nice feature of this is it does have this stop, so you cannot take off too much material from your piece. If let's say you have a 1-inch piece and you don't want to take off any more than 3/4, all you do is set it to 3/4, and no matter how many times you adjust it down, it will stop at 3/4 and you can't lower it any further. Another nice feature is you can go from finishing to dimensioning, or vice versa, mid-cut. So you really only want to shift this while it's running. Obviously I know I just shifted it, but it's okay. So finishing is a much finer finish, pretty self-explanatory. It's 179 cuts per inch, while as dimensioning is 96 cuts per inch. It's a little rougher, but another nice setting is this little handy removal gauge. It kind of shows you how much you're going to remove based on your settings and based on the thickness of the piece. So as you feed it in, it will give you an indication of how much material you're going to end up removing across the width, and then this is the depth of the cut.
So as an example, I've got this 1x2, which is 3/4 inches thick, and if I want to remove 1/8 of an inch, all I have to do is set my gauge for just under 3/4 of an inch, around 5/8 obviously, slide it in, and then the removal gauge will indicate exactly how much I plan to take off. And if I set it right, it'll indicate 1/8 of an inch. It should be noted that this machine is limited to removing 1/8 of an inch on any single pass, according to Dewalt and their manufacturer's recommendations. Next is the height adjustment gauge itself. As you can see, it goes anywhere from 0 to 6 inches, and it's pretty clear and legible to read. So let's see it in action. I've got this scrap piece of wood, which I think came off a pallet or something, so let's try it out on that. So there you go. It came up pretty smooth actually. If I was going to use this on a project, I really wouldn't do much more sanding beyond this. If you look closely, some of the pen mark still was left over right there, but a little sanding, you could touch that up, no problem.
Forgot to mention, there is a downside to this tool, and it is the exhaust port. If you don't have a dedicated shop system or a 4-inch hose, this will spit chips everywhere. So, alright, so there you go. Thanks for watching. That's the review. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something from it. I hope I convinced you to get it or not to get it. Either way, it's a good planer for me and I like it. The finish comes out really nice, even without the helical heads. I bought the X version, which has the infeed and the outfeed table, plus an extra set of knives, so I won't need to buy knives for a very long time. The only problem is it's heavy, and I have to lift it by myself. So here we go. I think I need to build a cart for it. Yeah, maybe that's my next project.